All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, nobody. Hello, somebody. Hello, anybody. Hi, baby girl. It's your dad, baby. Daddy is missing you, baby girl. You guys, it's every time I go into the house and I see all her stuff, she's not there. It's sad. How's it going, everybody? It is 6:15 p.m. on Wednesday, April. Let's see, 15th, I guess. Happy birthday to my nephew Alfonso. Today's his birthday. It's 5:15, everybody. I hope everyone's having a good one. I am on my porch as I usually sit sometimes here at the end of the day. I just got home from work, and all my neighbors are getting home too. It was kind of a long day, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. It was a weird day. Let's put it that way. But everything is going well. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm live on YouTube right now. I'll be posting for Facebook later today on the replay. But right now I'm live on Facebook. You guys like my shirt? It says Rasa on it. It's, one of the shirts I used to wear back in the days when I was in Lansing, Michigan. I hope everyone's doing okay. It is really cloudy and overcast. Feels like rain might be coming, but at this point, have not felt a drop. But it is pretty gray out. Hope everyone's having a good day. Um, Today I wanted to talk about whatever you guys felt like talking about. But as I mentioned, I'm trying to expand my reach a little bit. So I'll be on YouTube and TikTok for a little bit and posting the replays on Facebook. Eventually, I'll get to the point where I'm doing all of them at the same time. But right now, hello, YouTube. So Fiesta's getting ready to start, you guys. I believe the first event is tomorrow. Maybe there's some stuff today. I'm not really planning on doing any Fiesta this year, you guys. I'm gonna just try to work, do what I gotta do, just lay low, stay out of the circles of drama for a little bit. I'm still trying to just make sure that I'm doing all the right things that I can to keep my daughter in my life. There's a lot of people out there that don't like me, that don't want me to see my daughter, and that's what I've been kind of working against and up against over the last, since September, the last year or so, maybe prior to. Some of these people that haven't liked me for longer than that, but it's okay. Um, I got several messages today from them and comments. They're so upset that I don't let comments be put on some of my posts. Number one, you guys, it's my prerogative. Number two, if you want um to say bad things about me, say it on your own page. You know what I mean? I'm not on your page, so if you want to say bad things about me, then go do it on your page. That's pretty much the way I feel about it. On this broadcast here on YouTube, they'll put some bad things, and then I'll just go and delete them. And people get upset about that, but it's my page. I can do what I want with it. Like I said, you want to say bad things about me? Say it on your page. Don't bring that mess here. This is my page, my content. And you guys are only mad because I'm telling the truth about things. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys don't like the fact that I'm bringing to light things that you're uncomfortable with. I don't have to talk about them all the time, but you guys know what they are. And when I break the myth, you guys have a shit fit about it. So if the shit fits, then you're in a fit shit. I know that doesn't make sense. Neither does everything that you guys are coming up with. Guys, they called the animal police on me. Yeah. Animal care services were called out on me. Child protective services have been called on me twice. The actual police themselves have been called on me every single time. Everything's been dismissed. It's just a ploy to try to get me into some kind of trouble. Misery loves company, and I guess if you're bad and the other person's not, if you make them bad too, then it doesn't make you look as bad. And that's really the goal. But fortunately for me, I have been prepared. I know what I got to do. Uh, you guys, the love and care and protection of my daughter is the most important thing. It supersedes any and everything. You hear me? Any and everything. This page, any other pages, my social life, you name it. That little girl is number one priority. And so I am moving and acting accordingly. And that's all I'm doing. I wish that things didn't have to get as ugly as they had, but once they got going, it was like a snowball and it just kept going and going, and I had to protect myself. And those 130 days of agony that I had to endure, where my daughter was not only being kept from me, but was being basically trotted in front of me to hurt me. I will never forget that. I can never, ever, ever forget those days where that was done so deliberately, um, and contentiously. That's what drives me, you guys. Um, like right now, sitting here, I know I'm going to see my daughter in 2 days, but you know, at one time I wasn't sure about this. You know, so think about this, you guys. I didn't see my daughter for 130 days. 130 days is a long time. So that was from September 17th to January 21st. It still hasn't been 130 days since January 21st. That's how long my daughter was kept from me. You guys that watch me, you probably think, oh, this has been with his daughter for a long time now. Not really. Not when you consider that I'm only would be on like day number 90 of her reunion with dad. So that's still another 40 days that I would have had to endure without her. We haven't even met that halfway point yet, you guys. 130 days. It's not until the end of May. So that will be the equivalent in time that I was not able to see my dad. Anyways, thank God that's over. Thank God I got through that. I was telling Sylvia the other day, you know, no matter what happens from this point, let's just say that for whatever reason, I wasn't able to see my daughter again for a while. For whatever reason, whatever reason that God might come up with, because I hope it doesn't happen. But let's just say something were to happen, and I wasn't able to see my daughter for a little bit of time. I know now at this point she'll never forget me. I'm in her heart. I'm in her soul. I think before I was a little worried about that because, um, they say children develop their personality by the time they're 2 years old. And I had missed so much of that time under her, second year of life that I was really worried that her or the absence that I had with her was going to be so permanent and detrimental that it was going to, affect our relationship. Thank God. Thank God for some of you. Without your support, and you guys know who you are, you guys helped me financially lay the foundation to obtain an attorney, to file paperwork, to fight for my daughter. You guys, I wouldn't have been able to do without you. I will always, always be grateful to you for that. Um, I just can't thank you enough. After you guys helped me out, then it's been on me to do my best, which I've been doing, to follow through with my promises to my daughter, which is um, just to do everything I can to be the best dad for her. And that's what I've been doing. Um, I still face a lot of challenges. My name in my old business is Mud. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Um, you know, my media career is probably over. Nobody's going to want to bring somebody on that has all of the drama that I've had, regardless of all the accolades that I previously accomplished prior to, the 2022, 2023 year. Doesn't matter, you guys. It is. If it's over, it's over. I'm fine with that. I'm moving on. I'm doing other things now. But that's who I am now, you guys. I don't see myself being Mr. Dance Party anymore. I have a daughter. She needs a dad that's stable. She needs a mom that's stable. She needs a mom and dad that's stable, you guys. And I'm gonna do my part. I posted a couple of things um about the situation that I learned this morning, and you guys had a shit fit about it. Hey, man, look, everything that I have said and everything that I do, everything that I've done has been for the betterment of my daughter's life. Okay. A lot of you might think it's about revenge. You might think, oh, he's upset because of the 130 days and now he's out to get so and so. No, you guys. I just know what I know and that you don't, which is that there's a real reason for me to worry about my daughter when she's not with dad. You guys can call it talking shit. You guys can call it uh whatever you want. The truth is the truth. I know that my daughter deserves better than to be in the middle of any kind of ruckus. And the likelihood of her being in a ruckus over there is way more likely than it is over here. You guys know I don't barely drink, man. There's something about that alcohol that will get you going, get you riled up, give you this animo to fight, I guess. And not everybody. Like I know when I get, a little toasty with the adult beverages, I laugh, I crack up. I'm funny. To me, anyways, I think I probably look stupid, but I crack up. There's some people that cry, and there's some people that want to fight and get ugly and become mean. Those are the ones you want to watch out for. Those are the ones after once or twice, you're like, you know what? You drink, I'm gonna stay sober so I can make sure that I can handle the situation if anything arises. So, it's one of those things, guys. I have to be able to be in my daughter's life to set an alternative example for her. I'm not saying drinking's bad, um, but acting a fool when you're drinking is bad. And that's all I'm saying. That's, regardless, regardless of the violence that could happen, just the absence of mind, just the oh, there's some ducks. Just the not paying attention to her, while she's playing or whatever because you're boozing it up. That's what I'm kind of talking about. You know what I mean? Um, I don't know, you guys. I know that you guys think I'm talking shit, but I'm talking from firsthand experience as a dad. I'm talking as firsthand experience as a stepchild. I'm talking about firsthand experience as a stepdad. I'm talking about firsthand experience as a employee at a alcohol and abuse uh, therapy center because I've seen a lot, man, and I know what I'm talking about. And I see all the signs, and they're all there. And all I wanted to do was make sure that my daughter doesn't have to go through that. That's all. And you guys want to beat me up for it, and that's okay. You can try to beat me up. I will. I'll do whatever it takes for my daughter's safety, you guys. That's just bottom line. And I feel like she's safer here than over there, and that's the truth. That's not talking shit. That's not being ugly. That's not trying to uh, be anything other than factual. And the fact of the matter is that I feel that she would be safer here. You know, I don't know if it's true or not. You guys told me, you guys mentioned it to me that her older sister was looking ugly at her. They got upset about that, you guys, when that got exposed. The story goes that my daughter was uh, on camera. Her older sister, who has a son who's about my daughter's age, looked at her ugly. You guys made mention of it, and then they took the video down. Since then, I've been really worried about my daughter because if mom's working, which is a good thing, but where's baby girl? We already know grandma can't move. Grandma can't hardly walk, so we know she can't take care of her too good. Can we all agree to that? Can we all agree to that? Because, she's 80 something in wheelchair, bound. Lovely lady or all that, whatever. But not the best choice of babysitter. The alternative would be this Dolly girl, who is her older sister, mom's oldest daughter, who's probably about 20 now, the one in question that makes faces at my daughter, allegedly. So, do you understand the concern that I have for my daughter? You know, when Hurricane Katrina happened, I took in a family here, and it was a woman and her three children. She had a daughter named Shaquita, who was about 18 or 19. She had a little boy. His name is Newt. He was like 5. He was in kindergarten. And a little baby about 9 months old named Zaya. And the husband's name was Vernon, and the mom's name was Stephanie. Well, Shaquita was Vernon's stepdaughter, right? So the little boy and the little baby were not her whole brother and sister. And I saw the 18-year-old sister be mean to the little baby, and basically she was jealous of her, She was jealous that mom was treating this new baby girl special, even though this 18-year-old girl was full grown. Now, granted, these people were from Louisiana. This is during Hurricane Katrina. They are the ones that stay with me at my house. But I witnessed that and I saw that. And that has been in the back of my mind with respect to my daughter and her older sister, Dolly. And I thought, no, that's probably something I shouldn't worry about. Probably just me thinking, overthinking, overly cautious, all that kind of stuff, overly protective. But then when you guys told me that you saw her making a face at her, um, that concerned me a little bit, and it still does. Um, because she's the new mom. She has a little boy, and if my daughter and her that little boy are, going at it because they're kids, I know that sometimes parents of the child who is competing with the other child takes the other, their child's side, and then the child that doesn't have the parent is kind of treated badly. I've seen and heard all of these things, you guys. Maybe too much. Maybe I know too much. But those are the thoughts that go through my head, particularly when I don't know where my daughter is. Um, and I hear these stories about big sister already making. All right, I was getting a call, babe. I'm on a live. I'll pick you up in just a second, okay? Um. So, anyways, so those are the things. Those are the things that I'm concerned with, right? Those are the things that those are the reasons that I have concern. So it's not me just coming out of shit out of the air. Oh, I want to create something to make it hard. No, these are actual things that are signs that I have picked up that I'm concerned about, you guys. I mean, the drinking is one thing. That's already, very, very substantial. But now, the worriedness of her care when she's not around. I don't know. I know that Ariana posts a lot of the stuff that I sent her, the messages that I sent her. Like today, I sent her a message this morning because a process server came by yesterday looking for her. A process server is when somebody's trying to take you to court. It's not me. That's what I told her. I said, "Hey, it's not me." So she's somebody's trying to serve her. So I let her know. And the reason I'm telling you this because she already posted this publicly. Otherwise, I wouldn't be saying anything about it. She already let you guys know that I posted this. So somebody's trying to take her to court for something, and so they were trying to serve her here. And of course, she doesn't live here, so I gave them her new address, and maybe they found her. I don't know, but I let her know about that message. I mean, I let her know that, and then of course she posted that online to try to I don't know what her goal was there on that, but it just showed I'm trying to help out in any way, like, but whatever, I won't do that anymore. But my point is, she doesn't post the other message that I sent her, which was this. Over the weekend, I guess, I sent her a message that says, Ariana, I heard that Dolly is mistreating Ariella. That better not be true. Please consider my offer, which is to let me raise her and you give up your rights and you go and you party or you do whatever it is you want to do with your life. Just give me my daughter. There's no competition here with any other brothers and sisters. She'll have my full 100% attention, and I'm capable of raising her. So please consider that option. So that is my offer to Ariana. She didn't respond to that. She didn't post that, but that is a message that I sent her because I am willing and able to accept full responsibility for my daughter. And I think that my daughter would not only be safer here, but I really think that my daughter would flourish here with dad and my stability that I've been in my home for 24 years. Uh, it's only because of not really knowing what's going to happen with her that there's any instability at all right now. Otherwise, um, I could really plant some really good stakes down, and I'll be able to do that even better if I'm able to have her full time. So that's my offer. My offer to Ariana was give me my daughter. You waive your rights. I won't ask you for any child support. I won't ask you for any medical insurance. I won't ask you for anything. Just let me raise her, and then you have your life free to go party or go to work or go to school or do whatever you want. Be the Miss Beer Depot Queen or the Tequila's Queen or the H&R Queen or whatever you want to do. Conjunto Queen. You can do all that. I'm done with all that. I just want to raise my daughter. So that's the offer. Um, she didn't respond, nor did she post that, but she posted other stuff conveniently. But it's okay. I'm not gonna message her anymore, even if it's to help her. Like this process server looking for her. I didn't have to help her. I didn't have to tell her that this guy was looking for her. And when I do, she turns it around and she makes it look like I'm up to something bad. So it is what it is, you guys. I just don't ever learn my lesson, I guess. And that's why I just need a clean break from this lady. So hopefully she'll get this message, which I know she will. So she could hear and my offer that will be reiterated right now, which is just give me my daughter. You can have your life. I won't ask you for any child support. I won't ask you for any help. You know she's good with me. You know she's safe with me. You know I love her. You know she loves me. Just free yourself from the responsibility that is raising her. You don't want another kid. You don't even have time for the kids that you have. That's not being mean. That's just being objectively honest. Do what's best for your daughter. Let her be with dad. I'm ready. I'm ready. I can do it. And I won't hold it against you. And I won't share with her how mean and ugly you've been with me. Okay? Just give me my baby girl. All right. You guys have a good one.